Hello everybody, and tonight what I'm doing, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me to do it, in case there's some things that you may not know about or you're new to witchcraft. These are some helpful things to know. Right now I am prepping for tomorrow, which is Samhain, which is Halloween, the blue moon, full moon. So 13th moon, it's the witch's moon tomorrow. So I am gathering right now all of my crystals, and there's a lot to charge in the moonlight. Now, you can charge a ton of things in the moonlight. You can charge your jewelry, you can charge an herbal bag, you can charge a dream pillow, you can charge something you use every day, you can put your intent into it. Charge it under the full moon. There are different ways to charge and put energy from the earth and the celestial bodies into your things. But if you want earth energy, bury it. If you want moon energy, put it under the moonlight. If you want sun energy, put it under the sun, okay? Of course, research everything all the materials that you're using so you don't ruin your crystals or anything. So right now, I got this big jar right here full of crystals. As you can see at the top of it, I don't know if I probably showed you guys this jar. It's one of my favorites. I found it at a thrift store. But see, so this is the thing I made from these pieces I found from the thrift store. They're glued together. I actually put a crystal inside the little candle holder and some flower petals in there, some blue dianthus or bachelor button flower petals. So what I've got on here on this tray is some raw green opal, and then a bunch that I've tumbled. I've got some sodalite that I tumbled. I got some aventurine, some fire quartz, some amethyst, a lapis piece, I think this is tourmaline, a tumbled piece of tourmaline. I've got some labradorite. So I'm trying to get all of my things together and my ritual together. All the things I need for my ritual. So one of the things that I don't like to do, I don't mind doing it, and this is how I do a lot of my work, but when it's holidays like this, I like to be organized. So I like to just get everything in one spot, and just so I'm ready to go tomorrow. So it doesn't take me energy pulling down jars and mixing up an incense and all that kind of stuff. So I've got a bunch of crystals, so I'm just gonna take you guys around the house with me, and we will grab all my crystals. Oh, look here. Oh, that one's already kind of in the moonlight. Here you guys can see these. This is one of the wards I made. It's got some quartz crystal, but it's got these little mini spoons on here and all these little dishes from Michael's, and then that stick up here that I sanded and stained, and then this here is it's like the little things I sell and make and sell. Okay, so right here we've got a few different crystals. So we're gonna put the bigger ones on the bottom. I've got a ton everywhere. Okay, so down here in my shelf, let's see, I shouldn't have put them all back, but I was charging them. I had them on the plate in the dining room, charging in the moonlight at the beginning of the month, and then I put most of them back. Well, not most of them, I put a lot of them. Oh shit, I put a lot of them back, and now I'm having to collect them again, but that's okay. So got this little piece here, it's the selenite, my palm stone that I carry, my labradorite, more fire quartz, some kyanite. Actually, I've got a jar of kyanite down here I gotta get. So I've got this jar of blue kyanite. One stone that I wish I could find is some black kyanite. Kyanite's one of my favorite stones. And it's always limited on the pieces I can find. I always charge my spell bottles that I make throughout the year. I will charge them in the moonlight to up their power. You know, just this one's a prosperity money spell I did, and this one is a love spell that I did. So I'll put those on the tray. Let's see. Okay, so this piece right here, I got this in Las Vegas when I went with my sister. It is this little guy. He came off, so I gotta be careful. It's a piece of quartz with a little wizard guy on it. We were staying in the Luxor. We went in 2017. Actually, for Halloween. We were there for Halloween. 3 years ago today, we were in Vegas. That was a really fun time. First time I had ever been to Vegas. And Dorothy, my little sister, she's obsessed with Britney Spears. So we went. That was like the reason she was going, and she invited me. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll go to Vegas with you, Dorothy. Like, are you kidding me? Let's go. Because I am always up for a spontaneous trip. Like, I've got a Sagittarius moon. So, you know, I just love me an adventure. It's one of my favorite things to do is just go on adventures. I love to explore places I've never been, even if it's just a road I've never drove down. Like, I am obsessed with like seeing new places and feeling. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a spot or to a place where the mountains are really big and the spaces are really wide open, but it makes you feel so insignificant in the best way possible. And I rarely find that feeling. I experience it the absolute most when I am in Anchorage, Alaska. When you go out of town a little bit and go up to Flat Top Mountain, my God, the amount or just the power you feel and the insignificance that you feel at the same time is very, very powerful. So I've got some. Let me gather everything up, and then I'll show you guys everything and how I'm going to be setting up tomorrow. Okay, guys, I have got a lot done, but still nowhere. I mean, I'm closer to being finished. Let me just show you everything that I've got so far. So, hold on one second. Okay, right now this is what I've got. So let me bring you closer. All right, this is what I've got so far. Some background music playing. Hope you guys don't mind. So, I turn that light up a little. As you can see here, I have got my jewelry stuff. I've got all of my pendants and stuff like that. All my bracelets over there. And of course, you've got to mix these skulls and it's the day to honor the dead, right? So we always have our reminders of death. And I've got everything out here. Oh, one more thing. A couple more things. So the mix I'm going to be making is going to be mugwort, jasmine, garden sage, and patchouli. So I'm going to let all of these tonight, I'm going to let them, because the moon does come in through my window, and I will be able to let them charge, let everything charge on the table tonight. I might go put a few things out. Well, I might just open this front window, because this front window here You can see my selenite lamp right there. My front window goes outside. But my favorite, like I even cleanse my divination tools through the moon. I cleanse my tarot cards, which are here. I usually only cleanse the deck that I'm using that month or the deck that I'm using the most often. And I clean my divination mirrors. I cleanse my mortar and pestle, my spell bottles. I'll cleanse the herbs that I'm going to be using in the mixture, the incense mixture. So you can see here, I got all of my crystals. Well, let me just this way. So I've got all my crystals here. My crystal tree. I've got my miniature cauldron. This is a mix of, it had protection herbs, a mix of different protection herbs. And then today when I was cleaning all of my herb racks up, I just put mixing more, just like the remnants in there. So I'm going to burn that tomorrow in my big cauldron. I have got, there's my divination mirror. A divination mirror is just a mirror painted black on the background. And like, as you can see here, the candle is being reflected in the mirror, which is a form of divination. So here I've got my bigger crystals, a lot of my spell bottles, my spoons. I've got my sage here with the roses in it. I've got my wands. I made all these wands. My pendulums. My moon light. So we can turn that on. So yeah, that is what I've got so far. And it just looks so nice in here because I've been cleaning all day and rearranging stuff. So I've got my candles going. Let me just show you the atmosphere in my home. Jaxie sleeping. Tina in here sleeping. Let me show you my bedroom. I've got to do some serious rearranging in here because all my oils need to be replenished. I need to go through my oils and see if there's any, because they've all been sitting there for quite a while. You can see my candles. That there, you guys. The flue in my chimney is open. And there was a storm that came by and it knocked the tarp off the top. And now there's stuff falling through my chimney, so I gotta fix that. But I gotta come in here and fix some stuff up, rearrange some things. Yeah. But this is just so peaceful. And you can see all my plants doing good. So I think I have, y'all look at the mess in here. I think I've gotten all my crystals and everything together. Oh, my candles. Y'all, I almost forgot. I got my black, orange, and yellow candles out here. I'll put them out here for tomorrow. So what I'm probably going to do tonight, the last thing, is I'm going to take all of my crystals and put them on the front porch. It's a really cold night, and usually I do my Samhain celebrations, and it's normal for witches and everybody to do their Samhain celebrations from tonight until the 1st or the 2nd. I usually go until the 2nd. I will do prayers every day. I will honor the dead. I will honor my ancestors. I am going to be trying to contact my ancestors because I don't know much about my lineage who the people were, what they were like, what their likes and dislikes. If they were, I'm just really curious if I come from a line of actual witches, because a lot of the people in my family, people I've never met, people I didn't grow up with, but who are part of my family, are into these same stuff I'm into. We're all very similar, even if we have never ever met once and nothing like that. We all have similar interests and taste, and so I'm curious if we come from witches. I have a sneaking suspicion that we do, so I want to get in contact with spirits and my ancestors to ask those type of questions to get to know my family line some more. So if you guys are interested in seeing any of that or anything else, I'll be getting back to more crafts here soon, but this takes precedence. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful and lovely Samhain, and I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Blessed be.